Hello! So ang topic natin ngayon is for differential equations, which is solving non-homogeneous DE with particular solution found by inspection or formula, part 3. So kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung parts 1 and 2, ililink ko na lang sa description para ma-check nyo muna. Maganda panoorin nyo muna para meron na kayong idea, background, dito sa i-discuss nating topics for the concepts, tsaka makasabay kayo sa mga isi-solve nating problems. Okay, so ito yung mga na-discuss nating concepts. So, dapat kabisado nyo itong mga cases natin na yan. Case A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yung mga formula, tsaka yung linearity property na to. So, nakapag-solve na rin tayo ng sample problems from parts 1 to 2. Umabot tayo sa problem. Check natin yung last. 15. Okay, sige, tuloy lang natin. Let's have problem number 16. Okay, find the general solution ng DE. D squared plus 2D plus 5 y is equal to 4e to the x minus 10. Okay, again, ang form ng non-homogeneous DE is f of dy is equal to r of x. So kung ipapattern natin sa given, bali ang f of d natin is itong d squared plus 2d plus 5. And then yung r of x natin is itong 4e to the x minus 10. Ang general solution ng kahit anong non-homogeneous DE is given by y is equal to yc plus yp. So, hanapin muna natin yung yc. For yc, ang gagawin natin, the usual, equate natin tong d squared plus 2d plus 5y, yung f of dy, to 0. Okay, yung solution ng homogeneous DE. So, paano hanapin ang general solution nito? Kung anong general solution nito, yan na yung YC. Diba? Hanapin yung auxiliary equation or AE for short. So, ang AE natin is f of m is equal to 0. So, papalitan lang natin yung mga capital D sa f of D ng m, magiging m squared plus 2m plus 5 equals 0. Then, solve natin yung roots. So, I think this is not factorable. Quadratic equation, di ba? So, gamit tayong quadratic formula. Using quadratic formula. So, ano yung quadratic formula? M is negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So, ano yung a natin dito? BC, ABC. So, given quadratic equation am squared plus bm plus c equals 0, so i-pattern natin, bali yung a is yung coefficient ng m squared, 1. Yung b is yung coefficient ng m, which is 2. And then yung c is the constant, which is 5. Okay? Yan. So, masasolve natin yung m as negative of b, 2, plus minus the square root of b squared. So, that will be 2 squared minus 4a1 times c, 5, divided by 2 times a1. So, simplify. Negative 2 plus minus the square root of 2 square is 4. Then minus 4 times 1 times 5, 20. Divided by 2 times 1, 2. So, negative 2 plus minus the square root of 4 minus 20. Negative 16 divided by 2. So, negative 2 plus minus the square root of negative 16, magkakaroon ng imaginary yan, di ba? Square root of 16 is 4. Tapos, dahil negative siya, na nasa loob ng square root, magkakaroon ka ng I. over 2. Tapos divide na lang natin each term on the numerator by 2. Bale, negative 2 divided by 2, negative 1, plus minus 4i divided by 2, 2i. So, ito yung root natin. So, anong case ito kapag ang root nyo is complex conjugate of each other? Dun sa naturo kong tutorial for solving homogeneous DE. Case 3, right? So, yung case 3, kung meron kayong complex conjugate root given by m is equal to a plus minus bi, so therefore kung ipapattern natin dito sa given, ano yung a natin, yung real part, negative 1, and then yung b natin is yung coefficient nung I, which is 2, magiging yc natin using case 3 is c1 e to the ax cosine bx plus c2 e to the ax sine bx. So, laging magka-pair yung cosine and sine na may nakamultiply na e. So, substitute natin. Yc is c1 e to the a, negative 1, x, or negative x na lang, cosine b2, x, plus c2 e to the a, negative 1. So, negative 1 or negative x na lang. Sin b 2x. Okay. So, ito na yung yc. Next, si yp naman. Okay. For yp, di ba ang given DE natin is, sige, sulat natin ulit. Copy ko. Ito. Yung r of x kasi natin is consisting ng dalawang terms. 4e to the x minus 10. Base dun sa naturo ko sa part 1 and 2, kapag dalawa yung terms mo sa r of x, so let's say r1 of x is 4e to the x, ito, tapos r2 of x is equal to, ito, negative 10, para yung r of x mo is the sum ng r1 of x plus r2 of x, applying linearity property, ang gagawin natin, kuhain natin yung yp1. For yp1, gamitin natin yung equation na, so f of dy is equal to r1 of x. Okay? For yp2, gamitin natin yung yung r2 of x. So, f of dy is equal to r2 of x para kapag nakuha natin yung yp1, yp2, yung total yp is the sum ng yp1 plus yp2. So, naturo ko to sa part 2. Maganda panoorin nyo para mas magets nyo. Okay? Link sa description yung parts 1 and 2. Yan. So, ngayon, hanapin muna natin yung yp1. So, for yp1, bale, f of dy equals r1 of x. So, yung f of dy natin, ito pa rin. Yung d squared plus 2d plus 5y equals yung r1 of x na inassign natin, c 4e to the x, right? Okay. So, ano yung gagamitin natin case dito kapag yung r natin is e, may base e? Case G, right? Kung naalala nyo, ano yung case G? Sige, balikan natin yung case G. So, dapat kabisado nyo lang tong mga formula natin. Okay, yung case G. Shortcut formula for yp. Yan. So, kung yung given daw natin is f of dy equals constant c e to the ax, which is true, right? May f of dy tayo equal to a constant times e to the something where the auxiliary equation f of m equals 0 does not have a root equal to a, then yp is just c e to the ax over f of a. Pero dapat, check nyo na yung auxiliary equation roots, di ba, yung f of m equals 0, dapat hindi equal sa a. Ano yung a? A is yung coefficient nung x sa e. 1, invisible 1, right? So, a natin is 1. Kanina nung hinanap yung auxiliary equation roots, ang auxiliary equation roots is negative 1 plus minus 2i naman, di ba? So, hindi siya equal sa a. So, pasok to. Pwede natin i-apply yung shortcut formula for yp. Sige, identify na rin natin yung c. C is yung constant for. Tapos, ano yung f of d? Yung ito, di ba? Yung d squared plus 2d plus 5. Yan. So, therefore, sige, yp1. So, di ba yp1 to, inassign natin as yp1 equals to c. Ano yung c? For e to the ax, which is e to the 1x over f of a1. So, kailangan nating i-evaluate yung f of d at 1. Palitan natin yung mga capital D ng 1. So, magiging yp1 is equal to 4. Itong e to the 1x, e to the x na lang. Okay, and then over, so palitan nyo yung d ng 1. So, 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 5. So, yp1 is 4e to the x over 1 square is 1 plus 2 times 1, 2 plus 5. 1 plus 2 plus 5, 8. So, in lowest term natin, yp1 is 4 divided by 8 or in lowest term, 1 half, right? 1 half e to the x. Okay, yp1 pa lang to. Next, for yp2 naman, so, ano yung f of dy equals r sub 2 of x? So, yung f of dy, same lang yan. Ito. Tapos, yung r sub 2 of x, yung negative 10. Equals to negative 10. So, ano naman yung case kapag ganito? Constant yung right side. Tapos, yung f of d natin, d squared plus 2d plus 5 has a constant term. Case A, di ba? Yung case A, yp will be r naught over b sub n. Yung r naught is yung constant function of x sa kanan, negative 10. Tapos yung b sub n is yung constant term sa f of d, which is 5. Yan, so yp2, madali na lang, applying the formula, case A, substitute r naught negative 10 divided by b sub n, 5. So yp2 is negative 10 over 5, negative 2. So therefore, yung total yp natin by linearity property is yp1 plus yp2. Substitute yp2. Ano yung yp1 kanina? 1 half e to the x plus yp2, negative 2, or gawin kong minus 2 na lang. Yan. So, ang pinaka-general solution ngayon, di ba, given by y is equal to yc plus yp. So, ano yung y natin? Ano yung yc natin? I mean, copy ko. Kanina yung yc ay ito. Copy. Plus the yp. Ano yung YP natin? Ito. 1/2 e to the x minus 2. So this is the general solution. Okay, problem number, ano to? 16. Sige, next. Problem number 17. What if 4d squared plus 1 y is equal to 12 sine x? Okay, so f of d y is equal to r of x. Pero notice, meron tayong coefficient sa d squared. Saan to pwedeng i-pattern? Dun sa formula natin from A to G. Meron kang sin x dito. Okay? It can be patterned sa case E kung nakabisado yung mga formula. Ano yung case E natin? Hindi, anuhin muna natin, alisin muna natin yung coefficient nung d squared. Pwede kasi nating gawin, i-factor out nyo yung 4, bale magiging d squared times quantity d squared. Pag finactor out nyo yung 4 sa 1, magiging 1/4, right? Yan. Y is equal to 12 sine x. Tapos, pwede nyong i-divide both sides by 4 para ma-cancel ito. Magiging d squared plus 1/4 y is equal to 12 divided by 4, 3 sine x. Ayan. Kasi ginawa ko, finactor out ko yung 4 para makuha natin yung formula format doon sa list kanina sa taas from A to G, which is, pwede na ngayon natin tong ma-pattern sa case E. Ano yung case E? Balikan natin yung list of shortcut formula. Ito. Case E. So, dapat kabisado nyo itong mga list of formula na sinulat ko. Yan. So, kasi sa formula pattern, dapat yung coefficient nung D is 1. Kanina, hindi 1, di ba 4? So, finactor out ko muna para maging coefficient na nung D squared is 1. Okay? Yan. So, pwede bang i-pattern dito? Yes, kasi ano yung magiging A natin? Pwede natin tong isulat as kailangan D squared plus A squared form. I-represent natin yung 1/4 as an exponential form na naka-square. Bale, pwede siyang 1/2 quantity squared, right? Kasi 1/2 squared is 1/4. Para yung A natin dito is 1/2. Okay? Tapos, yung B natin, diba, equal to sin bx. So, sa right side, naka 3 sin x tayo. Yung B is the coefficient ng x sa sin, which is the invisible 1. So, B is 1. So, tama ba na yung B is not equal to A? Yes, kasi A is 1/2, B is 1. Diba? So, B is not equal to A. So, ito yung pwede natin gamiting shortcut formula. Therefore, ang YP natin agad will be, follow nyo na lang to, sin B. Ano yung B? 1 x divided by A squared. So, A is 1/2. So, 1/2 squared minus B squared. So, B is 1, magiging 1 squared. Pero wag nyong kalimutan yung may coefficient kasi si sin x kanina na 3. Ita times nyo rin dapat dito sa unahan. Yan. So, simplify nyo na lang, magiging 3 times sin 1x or x na lang yan. Ano yung 1/2 squared? 1/4. Minus 1 square, 1. So, yp is 3 sine x over 1/4 minus 1 is negative 3/4. Okay? So, i-divide pa natin. 3 divided by negative 3/4, bale 3 times the reciprocal ng negative 3/4, negative 4/3, times sine x. So, cancel na yung 3. Yp is negative 4 sine x. Yan. So, yan na agad yung yp. So, general solution, masusulat na natin as y is equal to yc plus yp. So, y is, ano yung yc natin? Ay, hindi ko pa pala, nasulat ko na ba yung yc? Hindi pa pala natin nahanap yung yc. Hanapin pala muna natin yung yc. Pero meron na tayong yp. So, di ba yung yc is etong ano natin, yung f of dy, which is ginawa natin ganito na, di ba? D squared plus 1/4 y equate natin to 0. Yung homogeneous DE. Yan. So, paano hanapin yung YC? General solution nito, auxiliary equation, f of m is equal to 0. Bale, yung f of d natin dito is d squared plus 1/4. Ayan. So, papalitan natin yung capital D ng m. Magiging m squared plus 1/4 is equal to 0. Then solve for the roots. So, transpose na lang natin tong positive 1/4 sa kanan. Magiging m squared is negative 1/4. Then get the square root of both sides. So, square root ng m squared is m na siya. Then, magkakaroon tayo ng plus minus. So, plus minus the square root ng may negative ka. So, magkakaroon yan ng imaginary number I. So, square root muna ng 1/4. Diba 1/2? Tapos lagyan nyo ng I. Ayan. So, complex conjugate roots uli. Diba? Ano yung m natin dito? 0, pwede siyang 0 plus minus 1/2 I. Para yung A is yung 0, tapos yung B is yung 1/2. Sa form ng complex conjugate roots na A plus minus BI. So, ano yung YC? So, C1 e to the AX cosine BX plus C2 e to the AX sin BX. Parang sa problem 16 din, di ba? Case 3. So, substitute YC is C1 e to the A, 0, X cosine B, 1/2 X, plus C2 e to the A, 0 ulit, X sin B, 1/2 X. Etong e to the 0x, 1 lang yan, di ba? So, magiging YC is C1, cosine 1/2 X na lang, plus C2 sin 1/2 X. Ayan. So, makukuha na natin yung general solution. Ito, general solution. Y is equal to YC plus YP. So, Y is, ito, yung YC natin, copy, yung kakakuha pa lang, plus the YP. Okay, ano yung ating YP kanina? Negative 4 sin X. So, gawin ko na lang tong minus 4 sin X. So, this is the general solution. Next, problem number 18 na tayo, no? What if for t squared plus 1 y is equal to negative 12 cosine x? So, same lang siya sa kanina, no? 4d squared plus 1. So, gawin ko, i-factor out ko muna ulit si 4. So, magiging 4 times d squared plus 1/4 y is equal to negative 12 cosine x. So, i-divide ko both sides by 4 para ma-cancel. So, magiging ano na siya, d squared plus 1/4 y is equal to negative 12 over 4, negative 3 cosine x. Yan. So, general solution, again, y is yc plus yp. So, for yc, notice, kapareho lang siya nung problem 17. Diba? Yung general solution nitong d squared plus 1/4 y equals 0. So, kopyahin ko na lang. Ang yc din nito is c1. Diba ano yun? Cosine 1/2 x plus c2 sine 1/2 x. Ito. Okay. May iba lang tayo ngayon sa yp. So, for yp, ano namang case ito magfo-fall? Meron tayong cosine sa right side. So, kung babalikan natin yung cases dito sa taas, yung listahan, it should fall sa case C. Right? Ano yung case C natin? Ito, case C, copy ko. Okay, di ba ang given natin na original DE is, ito, yung naka-factor out na yung 4. Yan. So, pwede ba nating ma-pattern dito yung given? Yes. Di ba ito yung D squared. Itong 1/4, para maging A squared form siya, gawin nating exponential form yung 1/4 na naka-square. So, pwedeng D squared plus 1/2 squared. Right? Why? Para yung A natin dito is yung base na naka-square 1/2. Okay? Tapos, dito naman sa right side, diba may cosine bx form. So, yung b natin is yung coefficient ng x, which is 1. Diba? So, b is 1. So, tama ba na b is not equal to a? Yes, kasi hindi naman equal yung 1 sa 1/2, right? So, pwede natin gamitin yung shortcut formula for yp. So, yp agad is cosine bx. So, b is 1. Substitute 1x over a 1/2 squared. So, 1/2 squared, then minus b squared. B is 1, so we have 1 squared. Pero wag niyong kalimutan uli yung naka-times na coefficient sa cosine, yung negative 3. Ita-times nyo rin itong yp. Yan. So, magiging yp is so negative 3 cosine 1x or x na lang over 1/2 squared, 1/4, minus 1 squared, 1. So, yp is negative 3 cosine x over 1/4 minus 1 negative 3/4. So, yp is, so di-divide natin negative 3 by negative 3/4. So, times the reciprocal ng negative 3/4, negative 4/3. Then, times cosine x. So, makakancel tong 3, negative times negative, positive 4. Times cosine x. So, yung yp natin is 4 cosine x. Yan. General solution, y is yc plus yp. So, y is, ano yung yc? Copy ko na lang ito. Then, plus the yp, which is 4 cosine x. So, this is the final answer. Problem 18. Okay, next. Problem 19. What if d squared plus 4 y is equal to 6 sine 2x. So again, f of dy is equal to r of x, form ng non-homogeneous DE. Therefore, yung f of d natin is yung d squared plus 4. Tas yung r of x is, ito, 6 sine 2x. General solution, y is yc plus yp. So, hanapin muna natin si yc. Equate lang natin tong f of dy, which is yung d squared plus 4y to 0. Yan. Then, solve for the general solution nitong homogeneous DE, yan na yung YC. So, hanapin yung auxiliary equation, di ba? Or AE for short. That's given by f of m is equal to 0. So, palitan natin yung capital D sa f of D ng m, magiging m squared plus 4 equals 0. Then, solve for the roots. So, transpose si 4 sa kanan. So, magiging m squared is equal to negative 4. Tapos, get the square root of both sides. So, square root ng m squared, m. Then, lagyan nyo ng plus minus to. Plus minus square root ng negative 4. 2i. Okay? So, case 3 uli. Kung given tayo ng complex conjugate root na a plus minus bi, bali itong m is equal to plus minus 2i, lagyan nyo ng placeholder na 0 for the real part, equal siya sa 0 plus minus 2i. Para yung a nyo is 0, and then yung b nyo is 2. So, yc is c1 e to the ax cosine bx plus c2 e to the ax sine bx. Substitute. C1 e to the a, 0x cosine b, 2x plus C2 e to the a, 0x sine b, 2x. Etong e to the 0x, e to the 0 lang yan or 1. So, magiging yc is C1 cosine 2x plus C2 sine 2x. Yan. So, for ano na lang tayo, yp naman. So, saan kaya natin to saan kaya tong case magfo-fall? Dun sa letter A to G. Kasi meron tayong sine 2x. Tapos d squared plus 4y. Okay, kung babalikan natin, it will fall sa case F naman. Case F. Case F. Ito, case F. Copy ko yung case F. Yan. Case F, ito. Ano yung given nating DE? Ito, di ba? So, dapat sa case F, may d squared plus a squared y equals sine bx form ka. Tas yung b is equal to a. Then yp is negative x over 2a cosine ax. So, pwede bang i-pattern? Yes, kasi itong d squared, we have plus 4. Pwede nating isulat yung 4 as a squared form. Sige, magiging d squared plus 2 square, right? Para yung a natin dito is 2. Tapos, sa sin bx, yan yung b is the coefficient ng x sa sin, which is 2, right? b is 2. So, yes, diba? b is equal to a kasi pareho silang 2. Therefore, pwedeng i-apply itong shortcut formula sa yp. Negative x divided by 2 times the A, 2. Then, cosine A, 2x. So, simplify, yp is negative x over 2 times 2, 4, cosine 2x. Pero wag niyong kalimutan pala, meron tayong coefficient na 6. So, ita-times nyo rin to ng 6. Lahat. So, yp magiging lowest term nyo lang tong 6 over 4. Ano yan? 3 halves. Tapos may negative sign. So, negative 3 halves x cosine 2x. So, yan agad yung yp. So, yung general solution na ngayon will be y is yc plus yp. Y is, ano yung yc? Ito, copy ko na lang. C1 cosine 2x plus C2 sin 2x. And then, plus the yp. Ito yung negative 3 halves x cosine 2x. So, this is the final answer. Okay, next. Problem number 20. What if d squared plus 4y is equal to cosine 2x? So again, f of dy is equal to r of x, form ng non-homogeneous DE. So yung f of d is d squared plus 4. So parang kanina lang din sa problem 19. Pero yung r of x this time na iba, cosine 2x naman. Okay, general solution. So, y is yc plus yp. For yc, pareho lang to nung kanina, di ba? Kopyahin na lang natin. Di ba, ang yc niyan is yung f of dy na ka-equate sa 0. Bale, yung d squared plus 4y equated to 0. Para ang yc natin, same lang sa kanina. Ano yung yc kanina? Sa problem 19. C1 cosine 2x plus C2 sin 2x. Diba? Tapos, yung yp naman, okay. So, saan kaya natin tong mapapattern? Anong case? Doon sa letter A to G. Shortcut formula for yp. Cosine naman tayo. So, maging magka-equal yung A and B dyan. Diba? Case D. Kung babalikan natin, case D as in dog. Sige, sulat, copy natin. Case D. Ito. Yan. Tapos ito yung given nating DE. Copy. Yan. Pwede itong ma-pattern dito. Bale, D squared, ito na yon. Etong 4, gawin yung A squared form, exponential expression na naka-square, pwede si 4 isulat as 2 square, di ba? Y, para yung A is 2. Tapos sa right side, cosine bx. Meron tayong cosine 2x sa given DE. Yung b is the coefficient ng x sa cosine, which is 2. So, di ba sabi, dapat daw b is equal to a dito sa case D. Equal ba sila? Yes, pero silang 2. So, kapag ganyan yung case, ito yung magiging yp. So, copy natin or substitute na lang natin yung value. Bale, x over 2a. So, 2 times a is 2. Substitute. Then, sin a, 2x. Pero wag niyong kalimutan, may naka-multiply wala pala. 1 lang pala yung naka-multiply na coefficient. So, yan na siya agad. So, simplify na lang natin. Bale, x over 2 times 2, 4 sine 2x. Or 1/4 x sine 2x. Diba? So, general solution will be y is yc plus yp. So, y is yc. Ano yung yc kanina? C1 cosine 2x plus C2 sine 2x. So, copy ko na lang. And then, plus the yp. Yung positive 1/4 x sine 2x. So, this is the final answer. Okay, next. Problem number, 21. T squared plus 16y is equal to 8 sine 4x. Yan. So, yung f of d natin, eto, di ba? Yung d squared plus 16, yung r of x natin, eto, 8 sine 4x. General solution, y is yc plus yp. So, hanapin muna natin si yc. Equate lang natin itong d squared plus 16y, yung f of dy, to 0. Yan. Get the auxiliary equation, AE for short, given by f of m is 0. So, palitan natin yung capital D sa f of D ng m. Magiging m squared plus 16. Then, solve for the root. So, transpose si positive 16 sa kanan. Magiging m squared is negative 16. Then, get the square root of both sides. So, square root ng m squared, m na lang. Then, lagyan ito ng plus minus. Square root ng negative 16 for I. Diba? Para maging 0, m is 0 plus minus 4i. Bale, yung a is 0, b is 4. Okay, so case uli. For homogeneous DE solution, yc is c1 e to the ax cosine bx plus c2 e to the ax sine bx. Substitute. So, c1 e to the a, 0x, cosine b, 4x, plus c2 e to the a, 0x, sine b, 4x. So, itong e to the 0x, 1 lang yan. So, bale, yc is c1 cosine 4x plus c2 sine 4x. Yan. Next, yp naman. So, anong case naman to? T squared plus 16y equals sine 4x. Case F uli ito, di ba? Saan yung case F kanina? Ito, case F. So, ito yung given DE natin. Yan. So, pwede natin tong i-rewrite as, so ito na yung D squared. Plus, yung A squared, 16 gawin natin exponential form na naka-squared. Pwedeng 4 squared, right? Para yung A natin is 4. Tapos, sa right side, sin bx. So, meron tayong 8 sin 4x sa given. Bale yung B, pag pinatter natin is yung coefficient nung x sa loob ng sine 4. So, B is 4. So, dapat sa case F equal yung B at A. Yes, equal sila para hong 4. Kapag ganyan, ang pinaka-form ng YP na lang is negative x over 2A cosine AX. So, substitute na lang natin. So, negative x over 2A, A natin is 4, then cosine AX. So, cosine A, which is 4x. Pero wag yung kalimutan yung coefficient kay sine, 4x is 8. I-multiply nyo rin to lahat by 8. Yan. So, YP is, so, negative 8x cosine 4x, yung numerators, divided by 2 times 4, 8. So, makakancel tong 8. So, ano yung YP? Negative x cosine 4x na lang. Yan. So, ano na yung general solution? Y is YC plus YP. So, Y is, ano yung YC? Ito, C1 cosine 4x plus C2 sine 4x. Then, plus the YP, negative x cosine 4x. So, this is the general solution. Okay, next. 22. What if d squared plus 25 y is 2 cosine 5x? Yan. Again, yung form ng non-homogeneous DE is f of dy is equal to r of x, para yung f of d is d squared plus 25, and then the r of x is 2 cosine 5x squared plus 25, and then the r of x is 2 cosine 5x, the homogeneous DE part. Solve for the general solution, yan na yung YC. Kuhain ang auxiliary equation or AE for short, given by f of m is equal to 0. So, palitan natin yung capital D sa f of D ng m, magiging m squared plus 25 equals 0. Tapos, solve for the roots, transpose si positive 25 sa kanan, magiging m squared is negative 25. Tapos, get the square root of both sides, square root ng m squared m, tapos lagyan nyo ito ng plus minus, square root ng negative 25, 5i. Or, pwede siyang isulat as m is equal to 0 plus minus 5i, para a natin is 0, and b natin is 5. So, case 3 uli, ang YC is given by C1 e to the AX cosine BX plus C2 e to the AX sine BX. Substitute, YC is C1 e to the A, 0x cosine BX plus C2 e to the A, 0x ulit, sine B. Substitute ko na pala dito yung B, nakalimutan. B kasi is 5, so magiging cosine 5x. Tapos ito rin sa sine BX, B is 5, 5x. Etong e to the 0x, 1 lang yan. So matitira is YC, C1 cosine 5x plus C2 sine 5x. Yan. So, ano namang case kaya neto for YP? Diba meron tayong d squared plus 25y equals to cosine 5x. Pwede itong d squared plus 5 squared y equals to cosine 5x. So, mag-i-equal yung b saka sa a. Diba? Case D uli ito. Ano yung case D natin? Ito. Yung sa kanina, same lang, case D. Yan. Ito yung given DE natin. Copy ko. D squared plus 25y equals 2 cosine 5x. So, pwedeng i-pattern yan dito. Bale, ito na yung D squared. Plus, itong A squared natin, yung 25, gawin nating 5 squared. Right? Para, yung value ng A is 5. Tapos, sa right side, may cosine bx form. Sa given natin, 2 cosine 5x. Bale, yung B is yung coefficient ng x sa cosine na 5. So, equal ba yung B at A? Yes. Pareho silang 5. So, pwede natin gamitin yung shortcut formula for YP, x over 2A times sin x. Bale, substitute x over 2A is 5 times sin A, 5x. Meron bang coefficient? Meron tayong coefficient na 2 sa given. So, i-multiply din natin to by 2. Yung YP. So, magiging, ito, cancelin nyo na lang yung 2, oh. Diba? Anong matitira? X over 5 sin 5x. Or, pwedeng, ano na lang, 1/5 x sin 5x. Yan yung YP. So, pwede na nating isulat yung general solution na y is yc plus yp. So, y is, ano yung yc? C1 cosine 5x plus C2 sin 5x. Copy ko na lang. Then, plus the yp, which is 1/5 x sin 5x. So, this is the general solution. Okay, next, 23. What if for 23, d squared minus 2d plus 1, y is equal to 6e to the negative 2x. Okay? Bale, form ng non-homogeneous DE palagi, f of dy is equal to r of x. Therefore, yung f of d natin is etong d squared minus 2d plus 1. Tapos yung r of x is six e to the negative 2x. Yan. General solution ng non-homogeneous DE. Y is yc plus yp. So, for yc muna tayo, hanapin natin. Bale, equate natin tong f of dy na d squared minus 2d plus y plus 1y to 0. And equate natin to 0. Solve for the roots. Solve for the general solution. Yan na yung yc. So, to do that, hanapin yung auxiliary equation or AE for short. Given by f of m is 0. So, palitan natin ng m yung mga d sa f of d. Bale, magiging m squared minus 2m plus 1. M squared, ay nakalimutan natin, nawala yung minus. So, bale, m squared minus 2m plus 1 is 0. Then, solve for the roots nito. Factor natin, dalawang binomial factors. Factors ng m squared, m and m. Diba? Tapos easy factors ng 1, positive 1 kapag inad is negative 2. Pwedeng negative 1, negative 1. Actually, perfect square trinomial to. So, marirepeat yung roots, parehong m minus 1. No? Equate each factor to 0. So, m minus 1 is 0, m minus 1 is 0. Transpose lang natin pareho yung negative 1 sa kanan. So, parehong m is 1. m1, m2. So, anong case naman to kapag solving homogeneous DE na repeated real roots? Sa naturo ko sa inyo, it's case 2. Bale, yung YC will be C1 e to the M1x plus C2x, lalagay ng x for the repeated roots, e to the M2x. So, substitute C1 e to the M1x, which is 1, plus C2x e to the M2x, which is e to the 1x. Or kahit C1 e to the x na lang, plus C2x e to the x. Yan. So, ito na yung ating YC. For YP naman, so meron kasi tayo ditong E sa R of X sa right side. E di obviously, try natin i-apply yung case G. Ano yung case G? Kanina, case G, ito, copy ko ulit for reference. Yan. So, kung meron tayong f of dy equals c e to ax form ng dE, where the auxiliary equation f of m equals 0 does not have a root equal to a, then yp is, ito, c e to the ax over f of a. Diba, ang given natin is d squared minus 2d plus 1, y is equal to 6 e to the negative 2x. 6 e to the negative 2x. So, ito yung f of t natin. Yung d squared minus 2d plus 1. Tapos, ito yung c natin. Yung coefficient ng e, 6. Tapos, yung a natin is yung coefficient ng x sa exponent ng e, negative 2. Yan. Pero dapat, para ma-apply ito, yung value ng a is hindi dapat kabilang, or yung roots ng auxiliary equation sa f of m is equal to 0, hindi dapat equal sa a na negative 2. Which is hindi naman, kasi ang nakuha nating roots ay 1. Repeated roots na 1. So, hindi siya equal sa negative 2 yung a. So, applicable tong formula na yan. So, bale, yp agad natin dyan is substitute. So, capital C, constant, 6. Tapos, e to the a, negative 2x, divided by f of a. F of a, negative 2. So, 6 e to the negative 2x divided by, evaluate natin yung f of d sa negative 2. Palitan natin yung mga capital D ng negative 2. So, negative 2 square minus 2 times d, negative 2, plus 1. So, yp is 6 e to the negative 2x over negative 2 quantity squared is positive 4. Negative 2 times negative 2, positive 4, plus 1. So, yp is 6 e to the negative 2x over 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9. I-lowest term na lang natin yung 6 over 9, 2/3, right? E to the negative 2x. Yan. So, therefore, general solution na natin is y is equal to yc plus yp. So, y is equal to yc. Ano yung yc kanina? Copy ko na lang. Ito, c1 e to the x plus c2x e to the x. Okay, plus the yp, which is 2/3 e to the negative 2x. So, this is the general solution. Yan. Okay, so I think siguro hanggang dito na lang. Nakasolve din tayo ng total of 23 problems for the topic. solving non-homogeneous DE using with particular solution, with particular solution found by inspection or formula. Sige, abangan nyo yung next tutorial natin next time. Basta follow nyo ako dito sa ating account para manonotify pag meron tayong next video tutorial sa susunod. And subscribe din kayo sa ating channel, YouTube channel, Engineered Math. Lilink ko na lang sa description yung mga past video tutorials natin para mapanood nyo uli. Tsaka yung pinaka-playlist ng DE, Differential Equations playlist sa YouTube channel natin. Para lahat ng video tutorials ko sa DE mapanood nyo mula unang lesson hanggang last lesson. Para magkaroon kayo ng video tutorials playlist guide from our YouTube channel sa buong subject nyo na DE. Okay, good luck sa mga nagtitake ng DE ngayon. Kayang-kaya nyo yan. Sa mga may exam, review lang mabuti. And panoorin nyo lang, i-marathon nyo yung mga video tutorials ko sa DE playlist sa YouTube para makatulong sa inyo. Sige, good luck. See you on my next video tutorial. God bless everyone. Bye-bye.